I think we have a problem with the rising generation poses a problem. And I say that as someone who's met, not only am I raising members of the rising generation, but I have met through my interviewing for my new book, Bad Therapy. I've interviewed a number of dozens of young people, some of whom are incredibly impressive. Many of whom are incredibly impressive.
They're incredibly articulate.
They're incredibly articulate, but I think as a generation, the problem with how they've been brought up is they've been given too little freedom and too little responsibility around physical dangers and things that involve their own judgment, and too much freedom around things like, what should my name be? What should my gender be? What should my religion be? Sort of foundational things for a kid. And parents sort of left that up to them. And the problem is they left a space for activists to come in and supply a religion called gender ideology, or supply a view of things like the First Amendment, which is that it was suspicious or a suspect. So I think we really failed to teach the rising generation the American religion. We failed to teach them why the First Amendment is an absolutely miraculous, part of law. Why equal protection is so important. Why due process is essential. And unfortunately, we let those erode, and people were only too happy to warp the next generation's understanding of those things. So I think the one thing that young parents can do right away is teach their own kids what they believe.